Welcome to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Today is Friday, November 11th, 2022. Let's take a look at today's charts. At number one, BTC is at $17,214.94, up 7.7%. Ethereum at number two, $1,263.66, up 11.66%. Tether at number three, 99 cents. Number four, BNB is at $296.49, up 9.36%. USD coin number five, $1. Binance USD, $1. XRP number seven, 38 cents, up 13.58%. Cardano at number eight, 36 cents, up 11.24%. Dogecoin at number nine, 8 cents, up 16.83%. And last but not least, Polygon at number 10, $1, 8 cents, up 29.55%. Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index. Extreme fear is now at 25. Extreme fear was yesterday at 22. Last week was fear at 30. And last month was extreme fear at 20. Our four articles today are: does the recent Aave dip offer a buying opportunity, or will the bears prevail? Article 2, if Odell Beckham Jr. is still holding on to the Bitcoin he was paid to play in 2021, it's now worth negative 190K. Article number 3, is USDT exposed to FTX? Read what this Tether exec has to say. And last but not least, the main topic today is: I'm sorry I effed up. Sam Bankman-Fried needs $4 billion fast. All right, before we get into the articles, just want to say thank you so much to everyone that's been supporting me at Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Again, catch me on YouTube, Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast if you like to listen to the audio version. Other than that, this whole crypto channel is all unbiased news. So there will be for crypto and against crypto. So again, please do your due diligence and do your own research. All right, let's get into the first article. Does the recent Aave dip offer a buying opportunity, or will the bears prevail? So the drop below $79 flips the market structure to bearish. Some outflows from the exchanges suggest a mild possibility of a bullish scenario. Since the 5th of November, USDT dominance shot upward from 6.81% to 8.38%. This showed that market participants fled from crypto assets into holding stablecoins such as Tether. Fear dominated the markets in the wake of the news about FTX's insolvency. Aave performed quite well in the past month. It rallied nearly 45% from $67.20 to $98.40, but has retraced almost all of those gains within a week. In other news, the partnership between Aave and Balancer could give token holders an opportunity to put their tokens to work rather than just holding on to them. Significant support levels have been broken, and traders can continue to lean bearish. On a 12-hour chart, Aave formed a bullish order block in the vicinity of $72 back on the 13th of October. Aave dips once more into this order block, and this presented higher timeframe traders with an opportunity to enter long positions. However, the market structure was bearish on the 12-hour and daily timeframes. Support levels at $79 and $72 have been broken. Hence, even though the invalidation of a bullish idea was relatively close by, traders might want to be cautious. Bitcoin's fall beneath the 18.6K to 18.2K region threw bulls' hopes out of the window. A deeper correction was certainly possible, and risk-averse traders looking to trade with a trend could wait for a better risk-to-reward entry into a short position. The relative strength index slipped below neutral 50 and showed strongly bearish momentum. The on-balance volume also tumbled below a level of support from late September, which extended all the way back to mid-July. Whether Aave saw further losses beneath $68 or whether a sizable bounce can materialize over the next few days remains to be seen. Nevertheless, it was clear that Aave offered an opportunity to enter a long position with a clear, close-by invalidation. A daily session close below $64.70 can be a signal to close the long positions, and Aave's subsequent support level lay at $56. Exchange flow showed tokens moving out of major exchanges. The funding rate of Aave on Binance was mostly positive in recent weeks. Aave registered a top at $98.40, and since then, the funding rate has plummeted into negative territory. A surprising finding from the on-chain metrics was the fact that in recent days, high inflows of known exchange wallets were not seen. This would have signaled heavy selling pressure was imminent. The contrary, the past 2 days have actually seen tokens flowing out of the exchanges. This suggested there was a possibility of whales accumulating the token despite the significant dump. If this were the case, Aave could soon turn its bearish momentum around, yet it could turn out to be unwise to trade against the wider trend across the market. Instead, a wary trader can wait for signs of a reversal before buying the asset. So there you guys have it. Does the recent Aave dip offer a buying opportunity, or will the bears prevail? Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Okay, article number 2. If Odell Beckham Jr. is still holding on to the Bitcoin he was paid to play in 2021, it's now worth negative 190K. Back in 2021, celebrities putting money in Bitcoin seemed like the way to go for the future. But everything is a risk in life, and a lot of them are taking a big hit. When the Cleveland Browns decided to drop Odell Beckham Jr. from their team, the LA Rams signed the wide receiver. OBJ opted to take his entire NFL salary in Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs and breaking currency records. It is nowhere near that right now. In fact, if the free agent WR is still holding on to it, it means he took a heavy hit to what he made during the 2021 season. The news Bitcoin's price drop is unfortunate for Beckham's earnings, as Darren Rovell explains below. The math. This week, a year ago, Beckham Jr. signed with the LA Rams for $750,000. He announced that he would convert it to Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was worth $64,293. He was taxed on the $750,000, 50.3% federal plus California. Today, Bitcoin was worth $16,331, making the $750,000 deal a $190,000 deal. If Odell Beckham Jr. still has that Bitcoin, his 2021 season, which ended in a Super Bowl title, cost him $187.250. At the time, it was worth 64,000 USD per coin. As of right now, it has dropped to 17,000. Bitcoin remains more than 70% of its all-time high, which hit exactly 1 year ago. Beckham was named to the Pro Bowl in each of his first 3 seasons and has been named a second-team All-Pro twice. Beckham played in 8 regular season games for the Rams in 2021 after he was cut from the Cleveland Browns. He scored a touchdown in 5 of the games. He finished the season with 44 receptions for 537 receiving yards to go along with the 5 touchdowns. Beckham scored his first career playoff touchdown in the wildcard game against the Arizona Cardinals in the NFC Championship game. Beckham caught 9 passes for 113 yards in the 2017 win against the San Francisco 49ers, helping Rams advance to the Super Bowl. His good play continued in the Super Bowl when Beckham scored the game's first touchdown. However, Beckham left the game in the second quarter with a knee injury and did not return. It's the reason why he remains a free agent. So, there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? We got, if OBJ is still holding on to the Bitcoin he was paid to play in 2021, it's now worth negative 190K. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 3. Is USDT exposed to FTX? Read what this Tether exec has to say. Members of the cryptocurrency community have been questioning prominent stablecoin companies about their engagements with FTX and FTT, perhaps out of worry that a repeat of the Terra scenario might transpire. Paulo Ardoino, the CTO of Tether, was recently asked about the cryptocurrency's potential risk from FTT as well. So how serious is USDT's exposure to this failing asset and company? Is USDT exposed? Questions regarding the stablecoin's vulnerability to FTX and FTT were raised in a tweet addressed to both Tether CTO and Circle CEO. According to the tweet, Alameda, FTX's trading subsidiary, has been rumored to be the biggest issuer of USDT. If USDT and the largest stablecoin by market cap were to suddenly and unexpectedly collapse owing to expensive exposure, the repercussions might be disastrous, perhaps potentially exceeding those of the Terra crash. After members of the community voiced their concerns, Tether's chief technology officer, Paulo Ardoino, tweeted that the stablecoin issuer is not affected by either FTX or Alameda. The Tether executive said that Alameda had redeemed a large quantity of USDT in the past. Despite this, however, no credit exposure had reached maturity. Likewise, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire refuted speculation that his company is exposed to FTX or Alameda. According to him, although FTX and Alameda have been Circle customers, the stablecoin issuer never issued loans to FTX, received FTT as a security, or took any holdings in FTT. USDT trading volume spikes. While the doubts and rumors have been put to rest, for the time being, the actual status of Tether will remain unknown until the dust settles. USDT is still the most popular stablecoin in the market globally. In fact, data also showed that trading volume grew over 70% in the last 24 hours. More information can be gleaned from USDT's daily chart. A rise in USDT trade was evident, as were preponderance of buying pressure, which was measured by the volume indicator. In other news, the CEO of Binance announced that the exchange would soon launch a proof of reserves audit mechanism to allow verification of its digital asset holdings. This, in the wake of the liquidity problem and acquisition of FTX, he further promised to develop a proof of reserve mechanism using Merkle trees, a data structure designed to encapsulate blockchain data more effectively and securely in order to guarantee complete transparency. Several other exchanges have also shown their desire to follow suit. This is critical as it would allow people to understand the financial state of different markets. So, there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? Is USDT exposed to FTX? Read what this Tether exec has to say. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, the main topic today is I'm sorry I effed up. Sam Bankman-Fried needs $4 billion fast. Sam Bankman-Fried is on a race to secure $4 billion to save FTX. After a rival, Binance ditched its 11th hour bid to buy the collapsing crypto exchange. Bankman-Fried reportedly told investors on Wednesday evening that FTX is facing a shortfall of funds up to $8 billion and is in danger of bankruptcy if the company doesn't receive at least $4 billion to stay solvent. According to separate reports from Bloomberg and the Financial Times, Bankman-Fried said FTX is willing to take the cash in whatever form it comes in, be it debt, equity, or a mixture of both. Venture capital firm Sequoia Capital, meanwhile, told investors that it would be marking down its previous $214 million investment in FTX all the way down to zero after the bank run on the crypto exchange, triggered by Binance head Changpeng Zhao liquidation of his $2 billion position in the native token of the FTX exchange, put the company's survival in doubt. In recent days, a liquidity crunch has created solvency risk for FTX, Sequoia said in a note to investors in its fund, the FT reported. Other blue-chip backers of the platform, which include BlackRock and Canada's Ontario Teachers Pension Plan, as well as Singapore's sovereign wealth fund Temasek, SoftBank, and hedge fund Lightspeed Venture Partners, have not announced whether they are willing to lend a hand and save the ailing crypto exchange. SBF would be unbelievably grateful if someone could give him a few billion. Since the company began to deteriorate, Bankman-Fried has been repeating the same three-word mantra over the last few days. I effed up. Bankman-Fried reportedly sent all of his employees a message on Tuesday morning saying, I'm sorry, I effed up. Reuters, while he told investors on the call, I effed up, adding he would be incredibly, unbelievably grateful if investors could help out. In hopeful news for Bankman-Fried, Justin Sun, the founder of the Tron cryptocurrency network and Grenada's ambassador to the World Trade Organization, tweeted late Wednesday that he and his team were putting together a solution with FTX to initiate a path forward. The ongoing liquidity crunch, despite short-term in nature, is harmful to the industry development and investors alike. Sun gave no details on what kind of financing deal they were arranging, but assured his Twitter followers that his team was working around the clock to avoid further deterioration, adding that the ongoing liquidity crunch, despite short-term in nature, is harmful to the industry development and investors alike. Bankman-Fried retweeted Sun's tweet. FTX did not respond to Fortune's request for comment by the time of publication. What an FTX collapse means? While this may seem like the typical fraud that the crypto market has a well-deserved reputation for, this episode stands out as FTX is the second biggest company in crypto, and Bankman-Fried was widely seen as the golden boy of the industry. Only 6 months ago, Bankman-Fried hosted celebrities like Bill Clinton and Tony Blair at a conference in the Bahamas, and Fortune devoted the cover of its August-September issue to a profile of the young entrepreneur. But this celebration dissipated as FTX's viability was put under a spotlight. Bankman-Fried, who was once worth $26 billion, has seen his worth drop 94% in a day to $991.5 million, according to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index. The loss of confidence has also left the price of cryptos reeling. Bitcoin sank to a two-year low after Binance confirmed earlier rumors that it would back out of the deal, sinking 13% to $15,840, according to CoinDesk. At the start of the week, Bitcoin was priced above $20,000. JP Morgan predicts things will get worse, saying a cascade of margin calls is already underway and crypto markets face weeks of deleveraging that could push Bitcoin down to $13,000. Given the size and interlinkage of both FTX and Alameda research with other entities of the crypto ecosystem, it looks like that a new cascade of margin calls, deleveraging, and crypto company and platform failures is starting to similar to what we saw last May and June following the collapse of Terra. In addition, people with cryptocurrencies held on the FTX trading platform could see their own funds in danger. Bankman-Fried quietly deleted a tweet claiming that FTX customers' funds were safe because the funds can be liable to seizure by an administrator for liquidation to pay off creditors from the insolvency estate. This is one winner in all this, however. After Justin Sun announced that he was looking at ways to save FTX, his token coin TRX surged almost 4,000% on the FTX platform itself. So, there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? I'm sorry I effed up. Sam Bankman-Fried needs $4 billion fast. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, let's take a look at the prices one last time before we head out. Bitcoin is at $17,152, Ethereum at $1,251, Tether at 99 cents, BNB $293, USD coin $1, Binance USD $1, XRP 38 cents, Cardano 36 cents, Dogecoin at 8 cents, and Polygon at $1.07. So, thank you so much for making it this far into Dave's Daily Crypto Take YouTube and podcast. Again, catch me on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. And if you're on the podcast space, Apple, Spotify, or Google Podcast are your friends. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great crypto day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.